video, I'm going to show you how to make these quick Santa hats that you can personalize however you want with whatever fabric you want using this white faux fur muffler that I got at the Dollar Tree. This is ready to go. How awesome. And you also make your pom pom out of it. So go ahead and pick out your fun holiday prints and let's get right into it. All right, let's get started. So you're going to turn your muffler wrong side out, and on one end, you're going to cut off about 2.5 inches. The more you cut off, the smaller the Santa hat will be. So I'm going to do approximately 2.5 inches. It doesn't even have to be exact. So about there. Piece aside and save it for later. And now the next thing that we're going to do is cut out our triangles, measuring at the bottom 12 inches wide by about 13 or 14 inches high. So this is about 12 inches here. So you can use any fabric you want. I'm staying with the Christmas theme, and I'm going to cut out these 2 triangles. Step is to sew the 2 triangles together right down the sides here, leaving the bottom open. You can finish off the bottom if you'd like. I don't think you really need to because the plush hides it there, so it's really not necessary. But you can finish it if you'd like with a serger or your zigzag stitch, whatever it is that you have. And I'm going to pin it together. And I'm also going to sew closed the faux fur. So also a straight line down here. Loving my videos? Why don't you consider subscribing so you can stay up to date with all the videos that come out each week? Thing that I'm going to do is keep these both wrong sides out, and I'm going to slip this inside of the muffler, and I'm going to take one seam edge right here, and I'm going to line it up to this one and pin it. So you're pinning it on the top area of the muffler. And I will pin about in 4 spots, keeping it all together. And then, as you guessed, you're going to sew this all around. You want to try and keep the fur or the faux fur as close to the edge as possible. You don't want this other sort of felt material to show through. All right, back to the sewing machine as I sew all the way around this opening. Around, I'm going to turn it right side out, and I purposely use black thread just so you could see my sewing line, and I'm going to fold the faux fur over and give it 2 tacks so it stays in place. So I'm going to add 1 tack right here on the seam and the other tack on the other side. I'm going to use the double threaded needle and get started. There's just one more step, and that is to make the little pom-pom up on top. So you're going to take that piece that you cut off in the very beginning, and again with your double threaded needle, what you're going to do on the wrong side of the faux fur is you're going to do a basting stitch all around here, and you're going to just cinch it together. So again, with your double threaded needle, you will hand sew this part. I'm just making sure that it lays flat. And this here, don't cut this off because this is going to act like the stuffing. The last step, very last step, is to just sew it onto the tip of the hat. So here's how I do it. I just grab some of the faux fur and attach it right to the end of the hat. I like to make sure it's pretty secure on there, so I do this a couple of times. Well, I shouldn't say a couple, I do it many times, because who wants their little Santa Pom Pom falling off? That's it. You have an adorable and personalized Santa hat. Of course, you can add jingle bells and anything else you want on this. So hey, if you really like these Christmas tutorials, why don't you check out this video right here up on the screen of my Advent Calendar DIY. See you in the next video.